up, leveled up. This is Seasons of Her. Let's talk, sis.
Welcome back to Seasons of Her. I am your host, Tanisha Simmons. Today's episode title is going to be Love Makes a Family, Bonus Mom and Bonus Daughter Edition. Today I have one of my bonus daughters, Janessa Simmons, here with me today. Say hey, girlfriend. You're going to say hey to the people. So before we get started, we're going to have her tell a little bit about herself.
I'm Janessa Simmons, and I'm 11 years old. I like to play basketball. I'm in 5th grade, and my favorite color is pink.
Okay, well, that's good stuff. She likes to play ball. She's in her season now. They haven't had her first game yet because of the storm. So I do have two other bonus daughters. One that is in her 20s, Daisha, and the other one is Maya. She's 12 years old. That is not my favorite, but me and Maya have got along from the very beginning. Okay, and me and Nay grew our relationship in a different way. Okay, so we're going to talk about all of that. The reason why Maya is not here today is because she is like 4 hours away, but I'm going to FaceTime her later and show you guys clips of who she is.
Welcome to Seasons of Her. Growth talk, real talk, faith in every word. Different seasons, same crown. Since evolve, never settle, never down now. Still rising, still becoming. Pressure made diamonds. Yeah, we shining. Grace on me, purpose calling. Every chapter God written, no stalling. Seasons of Her.
So let's dive right in. What is your favorite thing to do by yourself? Like, what is something you like to do for fun?
I like to do for fun. I like to play basketball. I like to babysit. I like to do nails.
So nails became her. Well, no, she always liked to do nails, but she just got like a nail kit with all the things in it for Christmas. So she's been really heavy on that. So if I let you choose, what will we do together? Like a full day.
So it'd be me and you, no boys. We'd go to a hotel, we'd take our stuff in or whatever, and then we would go out to eat, and then go to the movie theaters, and then we'll go shopping, like at a mall, and then we'll just chill at the hotel.
So like a little girls' day. We like having girls' day. Definitely when, so I have a stepson, Kobe. Kobe and my husband, they go out together a lot, and then me and they go out together a lot. And Nay and Kobe always say to each other, yep, we had girls' time or we had boys' time, so they like to do that. What is something you love about the family?
Something that I love about the family is that our family is very, like, grateful and positive and, like, loving.
Yeah. I think that we kind of created that, the type of atmosphere. Okay, so what is me and you favorite snack? What is our favorite snack?
Grapes.
So I don't know what's been on the thing, but we've been graping it out here in the last about month or so. So I'm going to ask the question, and both of us is going to answer it. So what was your first impression of me?
I didn't like you.
Why?
Because I thought you were going to take my dad, and my dad wasn't going to give me as much love and attention as he already did.
So when you first saw me, like your very first time seeing me, you didn't like me.
See, I was like, oh, she's pretty and nice. I like started to grow like a think that, I don't know, I just don't like you.
So my first time seeing her, I was actually kind of nervous, but I thought she was like a sweet little girl. She liked to do like YouTubes, make videos and stuff like that. And the first thing we did together was the arts and crafts. And I was like, oh, this is going to be easy peasy. She liked some of the stuff that I like. I like whatever. And then me being a school counselor, me in that field, working with kids, I'm like, this is a piece of cake. But it not a piece of cake. It was very challenging after a while, but right now I thought she was like a little sweet girl, super nice. Um,
Have layers.
yeah, those layers started to peel. Okay, so what is something? Let's talk about that with the layers. Because so your first impression of me, you thought I was like nice and pretty, and then you started to not like me.
Yeah.
At what point did you not like? Did you start not to like me?
When you started like staying at my dad's house,
Mm-hmm.
and like you just stayed there for a very long time.
Mm-hmm. I never went home.
Yeah, you never went home.
I never went home.
So
Yeah.
I was just like, oh, he's just gonna hang out with her and eat some popcorn and watch movies and then just chop liver.
So the way we met, it wasn't supposed to happen like that. It just happened because we had a bad storm, and he was like went to dad mode and went and picked up his kids. Because in their area where they lived at, it was bad, and where we were at, it wasn't. So we went and picked up the kids. And I was like, oh, great. This was supposed to be the weekend for me and you. But here we go. Let's dive in deep with the kids. And when I met him, I never went home. Literally. Yeah. It was a weekend supposed to be for me and him. It became me, him, and the kids. And we became a family instantly. So she was giving me the blues. Like, she would insert herself in conversations. Like, if me and her dad was talking, she would insert herself. Like, she would be so pouty and like jealous. And I always would have to say, like, I will have conversations with you. Like, hey, I'm not here to take your dad away from you.
I hated
Like,
that. I hated
but
talking to you.
I know, but I will always like have conversations with her, because when she gets like that, I was getting like that. Like, I was getting so mad and I didn't want to be around her. And it was like horrible. It was so bad, y'all. She probably do realize how bad it was, because she was starting this stuff.
I know.
And I did not like, I liked her and I loved her because she was a part of my husband, but I couldn't stand her.
So we were talking one time, and I said, "How do you feel about me?" She said, "Well, I hated you." And she was like, "Whoa! Let me rephrase that real quick."
I didn't hate is a strong word. I did not hate her, but I hated her attitude. And I hated how she was quick to like think so negatively. And
That's where the no thinking comes in.
yeah, but it was so bad, y'all. Like, me and her husband, that's how it felt. Like, it felt like I was stealing her man. And I'm like, that's your daddy. Like, give me my man. So it was so hard trying to navigate that. And my mom was like, she acts like you, right? So, but I was like, there's no way I acted like this. But I did see similarities in like my behavior when I was her age and how she's doing it. And I'm like, how they say when you actually have your own child, it's going to be either 10 times worse or whatever. I felt like I was getting whooped by my bonus kids. How am I getting whooped for some of the stuff I used to do? Now they're doing it. And I didn't like it. I used to have conversations with Jason, like, Jason, you really need to check your daughter, because I'm not dealing with this attitude every time. And he was like, you have to, you can't feed into it. I'm like, okay, I'm going to try. But I was feeding into it. And we would be butting heads all the time. Like, she'll roll her eyes and I'll roll my eyes back. Like, she might roll her eyes and I might roll my eyes back. Or I didn't talk to her. And she would feel it.
I'd feel the distance.
Yeah, but in the midst of it, in the midst of all of that, I always have a conversation with her. Like, I always will pull her aside and be like, listen, like, I know you and your dad is close. I know, your mom and your dad is not together. Like, I know these things. I respect that. I respect you having your different emotions and feelings as you're processing through the different changes, but you also have to respect my position in me. So let's like talk about that. Like, and she'll talk back with me, but I had to have those conversations a lot. Like, I understand your emotions are going to be up and down, but you're going to respect me. So, what changed? Like, what made it change? Because now, like, she's just that type of girl.
I just realized that I had to get used to it, that you won't ever get away from me and move. Like, you'll just be there forever.
You have to get used to me. I'm not that bad. Now she loved me. But I think it changed in December. Like, in December, it was just like a switch. And this my girl now. My mom say, "Oh, you and they are so close." I said, "Well, we always been close." She was like, "No, like, that's your girl now." I was like, "Yeah, that's my girl." But it was hard, y'all. It was so challenging. Okay. What is something that I do to make you smile?
Something you do to make me smile would be like when we can it be like smile on the inside too?
Yeah.
When you we talk a lot or hang out a lot, and we will go sparking or door dashing, stuff like that.
Yeah. So that what makes me smile, knowing that she loves me. And I will call and she'll say, "Oh, I couldn't wait to tell you this." And I'm like, "Girl, tell me." That's what makes me smile, knowing that they love me.
Yep.
Okay. So what does family mean to you?
And both protection and faithfulness.
Those are good. So family means to me just love and support, no matter what. Always being there for each other. Even at times where you don't like each other, you are always there, no matter what. That's what family means to me. Okay. What makes you feel loved? Like, how do I make you feel loved?
When you will be like, "Come here, give me a hug." Like, that makes me feel loved because you want to give me a hug.
Yeah. I go like, I'm always doing that. Come here. I guess what makes me feel love is kind of the same thing that makes me smile, is that we just hang out together and talk and all the stuff. Like, we agree. So when her daddy is on one, we both be like, "He's on one today. There he go." And then he'll say something and we'll just look at each other. So, what is something you like about having a bonus mom?
I like the extra support, the extra love. I like that, now I have you, and then I have my mom. You like to go out more, and then you like to go out more when I like to go out, and then my mom, when she wants to stay home, I want to stay home, so we go out more, and I like that.
So what I like about being, I guess, a bonus mom is that we can tag team like stuff. So like, and I feel like me and her mom have a decent relationship to where we communicate different things, and I like that I can communicate with her mom, and if her mom like is not going to do it, then I can do it, and then her mom is not feeling no way, or I can communicate and be like, "Hey, are you doing this, or do I need to do it?" And then just being there for Janessa of just whatever she needs. So I like how I could just do pretty much whatever without stepping on anybody's toes. Does it make sense? Like, I don't feel like I'm gonna step on your dad's toes or your mom's toes, because I feel like they respect like my opinion sometimes, honestly. Okay, so what if something have you learned since we started this blended family?
To like all of us. Okay, so I used to be very, very, very negative about everything, but Nisha and my dad, like, they would tell me to not be negative, and I stopped being negative, like, a very long time ago, and I was very positive.
Okay. But when you negative, girl, you are negative. But you have. I learned that it's not about me. It is totally not about me. So even in situations where I am ticked off about something, I'm like complaining about it. My husband always remind me like, don't feed the beast. Like, stop it. And then I have to quickly change my mindset. You know what I mean? Like even when um let's just say like decisions are made, uh and I don't like it, I have to remember like it's not about me. It's what's going to benefit the kids. So I've learned to take myself out of a lot of situations and allow certain things to happen because that's what needs to happen. And that's pretty big. So when do you feel most proud of yourself?
When, like, when I feel most proud of myself. So one thing is when I get good grades, that makes me proud. And then when I when people hold up, when I'm doing good in basketball practice and I get people like encourage. What does encourage mean?
Oh, like you encourage somebody like positive, like I encourage you to do good.
Like they put positivity on me during basketball practice.
Yeah.
And then when I do good nails, like it's like it could be a very, very hard nail, and I'd still be able to do it. I've gotten better at French tips.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really like an artist, and I like when she's in her room and she's in her creative space, and then she come back and show us, and I'm like, I am proud of you for keep doing it. So I'm proud of you when you fight through it because you do get down on yourself a lot, and I'm like, go back and try it again, like lose the frustration and do it again. And I'm always doing it to her, and it makes her even more mad. But she eventually get it because then she's not thinking about like the negative thing that she's not getting right. Because she wants to perfect it the first time, and I have to tell her like, keep going and keep doing it. Yeah. So I'm proud when you go back and you do it and then you accomplish it. If you can describe our relationship in one word, what would it be? Or you can do 3 words.
Okay, like me and your relationship would be strong, positive, and loving.
How I would describe our relationship is loving, strength, because yeah, and supportive. Yeah, because it took a lot of strength to get us here. Supportive is because when
I say like strong, supportive, and loving,
and then supportive because I feel like you're supporting me right now by doing the podcast, but that's something that you want to do because you like the camera. But then I support you when you have stuff that you have to do. Yeah. So, or like even when I'm doing my journals, I'm like, look. You're like, oh, I like that. What would you tell other kids with bonus parents?
I would tell them if you're bonus parent, as kids or not, like you still shouldn't be giving them a hard time. Like if their like kid is like giving them a hard time and you give them a hard time, that's giving them a mega hard time. And it might stress them out and cause problems. But then also like you should be like, if they're like down or something, you should be positive and like bring them back up, or like give them love and care, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So what I would tell a bonus mom is, it's not about you. It is not about you. And our relationship as a bonus parent is difficult because you are in that middle line. You can go so far. Like, I can give all my love, my money, my time, my energy, but then in certain aspects, I have to pause and I have to stop. Sometimes I can't make the final decisions. And so you have to say it's not about me. And then the biggest piece that I think is having a good relationship with the other parents. Because I feel like with Maya's mom and Nays and Kobe mom, I think that I have a decent relationship to where I can express certain things and they can express certain things. We can have conversation about things um, without it being like them feeling like I'm overstepping. Like, I think they appreciate me for stepping up and doing as much as I do, having certain conversations that I do. So that would be my advice. Like, know that it's not about you, and in certain situation is going to be tough because I'm telling you, you can give all your love, all your money, but in certain situations, you're going to be told that you're not the parent, and not like verbally told, but just in certain situations. And don't come in trying to be their mom or their dad. Be the additional piece to it. So I know I'm not their mom, and I don't ever try to be their mom because they have that mom. Like, in situations, these kids, they play when they know y'all are not getting along. They are working overtime. So like, when me and their dad do something they don't like, they go back home and tell their mom. And when their mom don't do something they don't like, they come back and tell us. And I am like, don't be disrespecting I will tell them, don't be disrespecting your mom. We're not playing that. You only have one mom. I would never be her. So don't you ever disrespect her and all the things. Yeah, I did tell you that on the phone, and she was crying.
Right.
So you just have to kind of be that person and be that woman to understand that you're not here to replace anybody. You are another addition to the family, and you just play your role and play it right. Again, it's challenging, but that's where we at. Anything you want to say before we wrap this
I have
up?
one more thing to say
Okay.
for the kids. When my dad was starting dating Nisha, I was very jealous. So some kids actually, like, they will get jealous, but then they will try to grow like a better bond. I'm just saying, like, don't be jealous, because it won't make anything better. It'll just cause problems. That's technically what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it will cause problems. And when her being like that, her dad knew, and her dad would say, like, she's just going through a phase. But I did as the bonus parent, and that would cause, like, in the beginning, like, a struggle for our relationship. Yeah. So just know it is a struggle. It's worth it. You're gonna have hard times. You're gonna have good times, but you just always gotta put the kids first, and don't try to be a replaceable person. Don't be jealous of the mom. Don't be jealous of the dad. Like, things will work out. But we're going to wrap this up. I do want to tell you that I love you, Nay, and I'm glad that we are close. I'm glad that you see that I wasn't taking your dad away. That I was honestly just trying to be the person that I am now in your life, and I just continue to hope that our relationship grows stronger, and that I will always be here for you, and don't ever doubt that. and I love you so much. Why am I getting emotional? I am a crybaby. But anyways, I love you, and oh my God, I am.
You actually turned.
But I love you, and I would do anything in this world for you. I always joke and tell her I'm like her dad, because her dad, when he get mad about somebody doing something to their kids, y'all just better watch out. We are one and the same. So anyways, yeah, I love you forever. I love you, Maya, even though you're not here. And Kobe, he's in the other room. But anyways, yeah. See y'all. Bye.
Let's go get some grapes.
Okay.